Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Hudson Leick. Biography. Hudson Leick is an American actress, model, yoga teacher, and spiritual retreat leader, best known for her iconic role as Callisto on the popular television series Xena. Warrior Princess and Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. With her striking features, intense screen presence, and emotional depth, she became one of the most memorable antagonists in 1990s fantasy television. Early life. Hudson Leick was born Heidi Hudson Leick on May 9, 1969, in Cincinnati, Ohio, and raised in Rochester, New York. Before entering the entertainment world, she began her career as a fashion model, spending time working in Europe, including France and Japan. While modeling helped her gain early exposure, the intense lifestyle prompted her to explore other artistic paths, eventually leading her to acting. Acting career. Leick trained at the neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater in New York City, which helped her transition from modeling into professional acting. She made early appearances in TV shows such as CBS Schoolbreak Special and Law and Order, before landing more substantial roles in the mid-1990s. Her breakthrough came when she was cast as Callisto, a vengeful and emotionally complex antagonist on Xena, Warrior Princess. Premiering in 1996, her character quickly became a fan favorite. Callisto's tragic origin story, combined with Leick's fierce physical performance and nuanced emotional delivery, elevated her beyond a typical villain. She reprised the role multiple times across Xena and Hercules, earning a strong cult following. Beyond Xena, Leick appeared in multiple TV projects, including Melrose Place, Touched by an Angel, Seventh Heaven, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. She also acted in films such as Nightclub, 2001, and Chill Factor, 1999. Shift into wellness and yoga. While successful in acting, Leick experienced challenges with the pressures of Hollywood. Seeking a more meaningful path, she transitioned into the world of yoga, spiritual healing, and personal growth. Today, Hudson Leick is a certified yoga instructor, intuitive counselor, and retreat facilitator. She teaches Hatha Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, and specialized healing movement workshops. She has led retreats in places like Costa Rica, Mexico, and California, and frequently participates in fan events and conventions, where she is appreciated not only for her work on Xena, but also for her dedication to mindfulness and wellness. Personal philosophy. Leick has spoken openly about the importance of emotional healing, self-acceptance, and pursuing authenticity over superficial success. Her spiritual work reflects her belief that physical movement, emotional exploration, and creativity are connected paths to self-discovery. Legacy. Hudson Leick remains beloved for her unforgettable portrayal of Callisto, one of the most compelling characters in the Xena universe, and admired for reinventing her life on her own terms. Fans continue to appreciate her blend of strength, vulnerability, and spiritual sensibility. Career expansion and filmography. After her breakout as Callisto, Hudson Leick continued to work in film and television throughout the late 1990s and 2000s. Her acting roles often allowed her to explore intense and emotionally charged characters, reflecting her natural affinity for dramatic storytelling. Selected filmography highlights. Year. Title role notes. 1993 CBS Schoolbreak Special, Other Mothers, Stephanie Walker. Early TV appearance. 1994 Law and Order, Cecily Ferris. Guest role. 1996 to 2001 Xena, Warrior Princess. Callisto. Recurring antagonist, fan favorite. 1996 to 1998 Hercules, the legendary Journey's Callisto crossover role 1999 chill factor Vicky action thriller starring Cuba Gooding Jr. and Skeet Ulrich 2001 nightclub Alyssa drama film 2002 CSI. Crime scene investigation Connie Galen guest role 2003 Touched by an Angel Marine, Soldier. Dual appearance, emotional guest character 2005 Seventh Heaven Sarah Carter multi-episode guest arc. In addition to acting in front of the camera, she also ventured into voice acting, including contributions to video games such as Lords of EverQuest 2003, voice role while she never pursued mainstream Hollywood stardom. Her charisma and intensity made her unforgettable to niche audiences, especially fans of fantasy and sci-fi. The character of Callisto. A deeper look. Callisto is widely considered one of the most complex villains in 90s television. The character was written with emotional depth, grief, trauma, and psychological turmoil, traits Hudson Leick portrayed with raw intensity. Key aspects of Callisto's character. She is fueled by trauma and revenge after her family and village were destroyed in a raid led by Xena, before Xena's redemption arc. Her rage is layered with vulnerability, making viewers sympathize with her pain even as she commits horrific acts. The dynamic between Callisto and Xena is rooted in the mirror-like duality of their psyches, equal strength, equal pain. Callisto evolved throughout the show. Season 1, psychotic warrior seeking vengeance. Season 2-3, trapped in Tartarus, the underworld, later returns through supernatural forces. Final appearances. Her arc ties into themes of forgiveness, redemption, and spiritual release. Fans often cite Callisto as one of the greatest TV villains ever written, and Leick's performance as a major reason for this legacy. Transition to yoga, personal growth, and spiritual work. Hudson Leick eventually stepped away from acting not due to lack of opportunity, but because of a shift in her personal values. Hollywood's constant external focus contrasted with her growing desire for internal peace and emotional authenticity. She turned to yoga, especially Hatha and Kundalini styles, meditation, movement therapy, intuitive body-mind healing. Leick trained extensively, eventually becoming a certified yoga instructor and a body and soul workshop facilitator. She now teaches yoga in Los Angeles, holds retreats internationally, Costa Rica, Mexico, Europe, hosts personal healing workshops titled Healing Heart or Sacred Expression, depending on location and theme. Her retreats are known for combining yoga and breathwork, dance and movement, emotional release techniques, guided self-reflection and empowerment practices. Many participants describe her workshops as deeply cathartic, blending physical movement with personal introspection. Personality and public presence. Hudson Leick avoids the spotlight of celebrity culture. She prefers authenticity, depth, and meaningful connection. Fans often describe interactions with her as warm and spiritually grounded. She occasionally attends Xena fan conventions, where she signs autographs, teaches yoga sessions to attendees, shares personal growth conversations rather than just talking about TV. Despite not pursuing mainstream fame, she has built a passionate global following, a community that admires not only Callisto, but Hudson herself. Legacy. Hudson Leick represents a rare archetype in the entertainment world, someone who walked away at her peak to pursue inner peace and self-discovery. Her legacy includes one of the most unforgettable antagonists in fantasy television, a role model for choosing authenticity over fame, a spiritual guide for people seeking self-awareness and healing. She continues to inspire those who admire her artistic courage, emotional vulnerability, and commitment to personal truth. Hudson Leick, personal evolution. yoga philosophy, and influence. Hudson Leick's journey from television icon to spiritual teacher is a powerful example of personal transformation. Her path reflects an underlying theme she often expresses in interviews and workshops: let yourself be who you really are. Don't abandon yourself. Deep dive. Spiritual journey and yoga philosophy. Hudson didn't discover yoga as a trend, it began as a tool for emotional survival. During her modeling and acting years, she dealt with anxiety, perfectionism, and the pressure to constantly perform. Yoga offered her something Hollywood never could: a place to explore her own emotions without judgment. Her approach to yoga, unlike teachers who focus on perfect postures or athletic flexibility, Hudson's yoga emphasizes emotional honesty, movement from intuition rather than ego, connection between body, breath, and stored memories, healing trauma through somatic expression. Her classes often include free-form movement and ecstatic dance, guided journaling, emotional release techniques, breathwork combined with meditative storytelling. She believes the body holds memories, and when you move with intention, emotional knots can release. There's no healing without feeling. Workshops and retreats. Hudson leads intimate retreats that combine yoga, spiritual counseling, and expressive movement. These retreats are designed to help participants shed old emotional patterns and reconnect to joy. Her offerings may include yoga for emotional release, silent mornings for mindfulness and reflection, intuition training, learning to listen to body wisdom, movement rituals meant to unlock suppressed expression. Her retreats are known for being intense but transformative. Participants have described her retreats as life-changing, raw, honest, and real, like shedding an old identity. Hudson as a counselor and guide. Aside from yoga, Hudson works as a spiritual counselor and intuitive guide. In these private sessions, she helps individuals explore personal blockages, unresolved trauma, limiting beliefs, emotional expression. She invites people to be brutally honest with themselves, not as a form of judgment but as liberation. You can't be free while pretending. Her gift as a guide is deeply tied to her own journey. She walked through her own pain, so she recognizes the terrain when others are navigating it. Fan relationship and conventions. Hudson maintains a warm connection with Xena fans. At conventions, she doesn't just sign autographs, she often leads yoga sessions, teaches mini workshops, shares stories about personal growth, interacts with fans candidly, without celebrity pretense. Many fans have said their lives were changed after a single conversation with her. She embraces her Callisto legacy with gratitude. She has said that Callisto's pain and rage once mirrored her own, which is why the role felt so natural and intense. Living authentically. Hudson now lives a quieter, grounded life compared to her acting years. She has created a personal world centered on creativity, healing, freedom, emotional truth. She is a reminder that success isn't found in fame, it's found in alignment with the soul. Why people admire Hudson Leick. She dared to walk away from a profitable acting career because it no longer felt authentic. She embraced her shadows, and in doing so, she helps others embrace theirs. She turned trauma into transformation and tragedy into teaching. Her life expresses the message: you are allowed to grow into someone completely different than who you were.
Bye bye, thanks for watching. Bye.